Hello, everybody. This is your boy Daryl Triplett, better known, aka, as Officer Keep It Real. I want to discuss something that's been happening. I know I'm supposed to be all about comedy and making people laugh. Sometimes that's not always possible in the real world. I want to discuss something that has been troubling me for the last several weeks since it's been brought to my attention. One of them is about the Ahmaud Arbery case, and I'll talk on that first. I don't know where as a society we went wrong. We should feel ashamed of ourselves as a society. Most of you like me because my stage name is Officer Keep It Real. I've gone for so long saying about how much I keep it real. So I can't come to this point and not keep it real with you. The tragedies that we've seen in our state of Georgia, in the city of Minneapolis, it is unconscionable to think that in 2020, we still have these things going on. It is like we are our own worst enemies. With the Ahmaud Arbery case, this is the reason why, number one, we have laws. And number two, this is another reason why that rings the bell loud and clear that you cannot judge a book by its cover. See, even if, which he did not, Ahmaud did nothing wrong. I've walked up and looked in houses before, okay? I've gotten strange looks. I didn't care. See, no one has a right to judge anyone. We cannot become vigilantes in this country. When you think it's okay to grab a shotgun and your pistol, this is the type of foolishness that happens. Now you done killed an innocent man. There is no law against looking in a construction site. Let me tell you something. For the two idiots who killed this young boy, even if you were the police and he was carrying that house on his back, you still can't shoot and kill anybody like that. So for all you geniuses out there who saying, oh, well, Ahmaud didn't obey their commands, Ahmaud did not have to obey their commands because they had no authority. Not one shred of authority. They were not the property owners. They did not have authority from the property owners. They are not the police. They did not have the authority from the police. They had no duty to act, period. This is what happens when you start cowboying up and start playing police. Now, some of you may say, Mr. McMichaels was a retired law enforcement officer, worked for the DA's office. And all that may be very true. It still does not take away the fact of you still can't shoot nobody for running away. You can't go rile up the OK Corral, form a posse, and let's go get them. This is the foolishness that's happened. Now this young man is dead for the rest of their lives. As far as I'm concerned, the McMichaels should rot in prison. And if you don't agree with me, you don't have to because you ain't probably for me anyway. See, I got to keep it real with you. I got to keep it 100% real with you. If you can get down with this foolishness that the McMichaels did, you're not a true American anyway. See, because true Americans, we stand up and fight for the little guy. We stand up and we do right even in tough times. So see, I could commend the GBI, I could commend Governor Kemp, I could commend the law enforcement officers who went out there and locked their asses up and did exactly what they were supposed to do. I do not commend the prosecutor's office in that county. I do not commend the chief of police in that county. They tried to sweep it under the rug. See, just call it what it is. See, we can't get any better until we address things. The only way that we address things is through communicating and having an open dialogue. That's the reason why I love what the mayor, Jacob Fry, said in Minneapolis. That ass needs to go to jail. If it was anybody else that put their knee on someone's neck and suffocated them to death, they would be in jail without hesitation or reservation. Now, let me tell you this. He gave kudos to the chief, which I commend them for firing these idiots, those 4 idiots. Because even if you were not the officer with your knee on George Floyd's neck, you have a duty to serve, okay? And the other one to that is to protect. You have a duty to serve and to protect. And that means against other rogue cops. Your duty does not stop there. Enough with these police officers being quiet. You know what's going on within your department. You know who the racist ones are in your department. For the black officers out there, enough with being quiet. You know who the racist ones are out there. We have got to start calling them out. The only way that incidents like this stop is by tapping someone on the shoulder and calling them out on it. If that means they lose their job, they go to jail, whatever the case may be, then so be it. You didn't make that bed. But when they start tearing up the city, like they're doing in Minneapolis, because of 4 officers' actions or inactions, now the whole department is in riot gear, out there sweating, missing time with their loved ones, being shot at, bottles thrown at, car windows broke, all this nonsense for a couple of knuckleheads on a department. Enough. You're damn right I was a cop for 25 years. You're damn right I was. And it pisses me off to see these handful of idiots making it bad for the good cops that are out there. Now, as pissed off as y'all are in Minneapolis, I understand it. I understand it 100%. But the looting, the rioting, and all this other extra stuff we doing, that don't got nothing to do with Jacob Fry. That don't got nothing to do with Jacob Fry. You just doing you. And all y'all need to be prosecuted on it. Because all y'all tripping. Now, again, I understand the whole gathering. I understand the whole stand-ins and stuff like that. I get all that. I'm with that 100%. I got you on that level because that's ridiculous. That officer or those officers need to be in jail. Period. If you ain't heard a cop say it, I'm saying it. I'll be the first one to say it. See, again, for the cops out there that may disagree with me and think I went right or left of the blue line, I don't give a damn. Because here's the thing, is that it's called public trust. And if nobody ever that wears a badge stands out and say anything about it, then nothing will ever be done about it. So see, at some point in time, to my cops out there, we got to put on our big boy britches, not only when we go out there, strap on a badge and gun and go out there and fight crime. See, sometimes the criminals wear the same uniforms we wear. And you know who they are. And because you're not saying anything about it, the streets of Minneapolis are being torn up. There are riots all over the place. Another black man is dead. So see, at the end of the day, see, as police, we only have each other to blame. We have our other brothers in blue to blame. See, the hell with all this covering up because he has a badge. See, all this covering up stuff is what makes the public in an outrage and cry. And when the public goes outrage and rogue, this is the type of stuff you're gonna start seeing. What do you want? You want to wait until they start sniping us off on traffic stops? That's exactly where this is heading. Stop the foolishness and open your mouth and do what you're capable of doing. You throw bad guys in jail every day for breaking the law. Learn how to police yourself. That's all I've got to say right now. I'm so disgusted right now with these 4 officers in law enforcement, with the McMichaels, just with the whole thing right now. I have to speak on it. I love you guys. Feel free to leave your comments below. I mean, if you agree, you agree. If you don't agree, turn the damn channel. I don't know what to tell you. I don't particularly care. You can save your smart comments because I don't really care. All right? Like me on comedy, don't like me on the comedy. It ain't gonna make or break me one way or the other. Do you turn the channel if you don't like it? But this is ridiculous. We're Americans. We are better than this. We are better than this. To look at someone and hate them just because of the color of their skin. We're better than this. Those old people are dead and gone now. And that's where they need to be. Dead and gone with their old foolish ways. This is 2020. If we don't stand together, no one's going to stand with us. Period, point blank. I know that there are just as many white people outraged about this than black people. So see, you got to understand something. These people are trying to turn this into a race, a riot is what's going on here. These cops that get on a department with ulterior motives, with KKK tapped on their back and tattooed on them and stuff like that. See, these are ulterior motives, people. See, this is how you try to get race riots started. We're not stupid. We got to be smart and guard against it. And how you get them is you start locking their asses up. Every time a cop kills an unarmed black man, I don't give a damn if it's on accident. I don't care if it's whoopus a slip of the trigger. I don't give a damn what it is. His ass needs to be locked up immediately. Then the public will start trusting us again. Then we can say we're police and we stand for the weak and the poor and we protect the innocent. Then we can say that. Not a day until. Enough is enough. I'm your boy, Daryl Triplett, a.k.a. Officer Keep It Real for what it's worth. I'm out.